What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about why are you waiting for the right opportunity. The thing is that in this life, you have to go out there and get what you want. And if you're waiting around, waiting for the right money to come in, waiting for the right opportunity or the right people to come in, then you're wasting a lot of time waiting for these things to process. And what you don't realize is that as these things are kind of passing you by, or maybe as you're waiting for these things that may never come to happen, you're wasting a lot more time than you think. Instead of you actually going out there and putting yourself in a position for you to win, you're waiting for the win to come to you, and that's not how life works. So why are you waiting here and wasting a bunch of time? Why are you sitting here waiting for the right opportunities to hit your plate for you to actually start eating what you need to eat, for you to start grinding the way you need to grind, for you to start connecting the way you need to connect? You're waiting for all these people to come into your life and be like, hey, I got this opportunity for you. I want to put you in the job position. I want to put you in this, high ranking position, or I want to take you on this trip, or I want to give you this certain amount of money, or we want to do this and this, right? These things that you already are passionate about, but instead you're waiting for the right moment to hit you. The moment that you realize that you're waiting and that all this time that you're wasting is just passing you by, you have to go out there and get it yourself. And for you, it could really be anything. It could be you trying to get into schooling. It could be you trying to get that job position. It could be you, traveling a lot. It could be that you have business ideas or that you have creative ideas and you don't know how to implement them. So the lack of connection or the lack of knowledge hinders you from actually getting to where you need to get to. Always stay educated and always keep grinding after what you want to go after. Because the moment that you stop and you start processing that, maybe I will find a person that can actually put me in this position, or maybe if I meet this certain connection, they can actually help me out get to this place, and you're not actually applying yourself, then you're waiting on an opportunity to come to you instead of you going after the opportunity. So again, I question, why are you waiting for you to actually be where you want to be at? And if you really think about it, we're already sitting here wasting time. The amount of time that you've wasted, the amount of time that you haven't studied, or the moment that you haven't applied yourself to the position that you want to be at, you're going to realize that you've actually wasted a lot more time than you think. And so now you have to sit back, you have to reflect, and you have to realize, what is it that I'm doing to get where I need to get to? And the moment that you actually do what you need to do for you to get where you need to get, then you're actually going to start working and doing those steps. But the thing is, if you don't understand what you need to do for you to accomplish what you need to accomplish, it's going to make it very difficult for you to actually get to the goals and the places that you want to be at. So take a step back, reflect on what it is that you need to do for why you haven't started what you need to start. You know what I'm saying? And then start to move from there. If the reason that you haven't started yet was because of money, or the reason that you haven't started yet is because you don't have the right time, or maybe you don't have the right connections, then go out and find ways to elevate that. Find ways to actually make that better. Find ways to actually, take the risk in something that you're not usually doing. To find a way to actually educate yourself more, do some more schooling, or do some more educating on YouTube or online. Whatever it really takes for you to get to that second step, that's going to get you farther in life. And the quicker that you start taking more action, the quicker that you stop waiting for people to actually come into your life, or the handout of life to come at you, then the more that you're actually going to say, yeah, I earned this, and this is what I did on my own. And that's no better feeling. You know what I'm saying? As an example, think about you go to a car dealership and you buy the car that you want, the dream car that you want, in the color that you want, with all the specs on it. You paid cash for it. The amount of pride that you would have saying, yes, I bought this, I earned this, I worked for this, because it took all these years, it did blank, blank, blank for you to actually get something that you wanted. It's a different feeling than someone coming to you and say, hey, here's the car keys. Of course you would take the car, because if it's a free car and it's your dream car, of course you would love it. But to say, yes, I earned this, it took 5 years for me to work on blank for me to actually get here, or man, it took for me to work on blank, blank, blank for me to get here. Like, it takes so much more pride and more appreciation that you have for something that you actually worked for, because you understood what it took for you to actually get that thing that you desired. So stop waiting and start acting on what you actually want to do, because the quicker that you realize that your actions have more power and have more effect in your life, then you're actually going to start working towards the things that you need to do. And you won't let time pass you by so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much time in a day that people feel like they don't have enough of, but if you just use it the right ways, there's so much time for you to actually accomplish the things that you need to do, as well as having your own personal time to do what you need to do and what you need to take care of. So the question is, where does your time go for you to actually maneuver and act on the things that you want to do? And why are we still waiting on what you want to do and what you want to accomplish? So just reflect. Think about what you've already done and what you're actually working towards, and how much pride you actually feel when you're going to accomplish that thing. And then think about what you haven't started and why you haven't started. And if you don't have the time, you don't have the funds for it, find a way to make the time and to make the funds for it, and make the time, like, make it a priority. That's basically what I'm saying. If it's that important to you, make it a priority for you to actually want to be better and want to accomplish these things that you have already set for yourself. You haven't made these goals and these accomplishments for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already see yourself being successful. You already see yourself having a good family. You already see yourself in a certain lifestyle. You already see yourself traveling to all these places. So why haven't we done it yet? And if we're not in the position, then why are we not in position? And what are we doing that we need to do better? And then from there, then you actually start maneuvering and getting to where you need to get to. So that's really all I got in this video, y'all. I just want you guys to sit there and reflect on what it really takes for you to get to where you need to get to, and why haven't we started? Why are we not in the position that we said we would be in 2 years ago? Why are we not in the position that we said that we'd be in last month? It's because we're already wasting time and we don't have a real reason to actually go out and grind the way that we should be. And the quicker you realize that, the quicker you can actually start acting on the things that you've already needed to do to get to where you need to be at. So that being said, y'all, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until then, I will catch y'all in the next one. Gone.